Hello viewers. I'm going to be 100% honest and tell you I have never actually worked on this engine before. This actual style of engine. This is a newer Briggs & Stratton one. Let's see. Serial number is a 17, so this is a 2017 mower. So this is only 2 years old. And I've never even looked into it as far as, looks like it's missing an air filter. As far as what it takes to work on it. Let me grab a couple tools. I'll be right back. Oh no. Alright, so I dropped my camera earlier and it seems like the record button is now broken, which is just fantastic. Because I can't afford to replace the camera right now. I mean, I probably can, but I don't really want to. So, I have not actually looked at this machine at all. I just know that it ended up where I got it. I got it from a scrap guy. So I'm going to assume why would that be a different size? I think it's recorded. Like the actual button is broke, which is not good. So 2 of these are 8mm, and then the third one is a 7mm, because that makes any sense whatsoever. Really, you can just pull this carburetor right off like that. I have never actually worked on this carburetor, like this plastic one from Briggs & Stratton. And I actually have 2 of them now. This mower, like I said, is, or if I said it, ah crap, this has fuel in it, doesn't it? Well, it's just going to run out. I need to find my hose clamp pliers. I really don't want this all over my floor. Give me 1 minute. Alright, so I took the top half of the engine off, which was very easy. It's literally just 3 bolts here, and then the gas tank slides up out of here. So these are 7mm? Yeah. And we're going to take the carburetor apart. I've never seen inside of one of these yet. These came very recently, and like I left the game around like 2006, 2009 area, somewhere around that. Like I've always worked on some of the older stuff, but I never really got into some of this newer stuff. Honestly, like this is a very good basic lawnmower for somebody who really doesn't care. And I'm probably about to destroy this thing by mistake. Try to find my other flathead screwdriver. Almost. Like I've never actually worked on one of these, so that's obvious. And I sat up here. That's weird. I sat up there with the screwdrivers. That's a weird place to put a screwdriver. Actually, wondering something. I might need to get another tool, but like this doesn't smell that horrific. Like it doesn't smell like it's that bad. I got oh shit. Let me do this over the drain pan. So I want to check something here. Now I have gas on my lips. And, I have a lot of stuff to edit out because I don't feel like fighting with my broken camera right now. But this mower is a 20-inch model. Nothing really special about it. It 20-inch, no self-propel. You know, you're lucky it has some of the mandated safety features. But these carburetors are actually kind of nice because they don't rust out. You know, you end up with water in some of your normal carburetors, and they'll rust right out or get other kinds of corrosion in there. The needle actually looks really good. The seat, I'm about to look at that now. The float looks good. This is a nice sized carburetor. Like it's actually pretty big. I'm going to blow this out with some air. Watch your ears. I'm going to grab the gas tank off here because it looks like it's empty. The gas that was in there didn't smell that horrific. I mean, it smelled pretty bad, but I've definitely smelled worse. So let's go ahead and get this carburetor back together. Actually, I'm going to need to spray this down, or at least wipe it down, because I sat the float in a little bit of dirt because I wasn't thinking. And I just dropped the seat, or the needle actually. No, that's ungood. Found it. I'm actually going to have to watch this video so I can edit it, because I'm going to have so much stuff to edit out. Because the record button is actually broke now. You have to like kind of force it out on your own. So my first experience with a plastic carburetor, how do I feel about it? Well, not bad actually. I think this is actually an easier design than some of the older steel ones and aluminum or whatever they were made out of. It's definitely easy to work on. I've heard some small engine mechanics complaining about them, but honestly, this isn't bad. Now I'm missing that extension again. It rolled all the way over here. So you definitely don't want to wrench these down too bad because they are going into plastic. But you definitely want them tight. I know I know a lot of old guys are like, those things are plastic. You can't have a plastic blah 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 blah. But honestly, why not? If we're being honest. This has little rubber feet that slide into the metal. This is a very modular setup. I actually like how easy this is to put together. I don't need 7,000 screws and bolts. It just kind of goes together. Yeah, it's cost reduced. That's definitely a thing, but what nowadays isn't? So we'll go ahead and get this back together. These two are 8mm. That's the thing that annoys me is you don't have consistency on the bolts. So I think you're probably going to be either watching this Sunday night or Monday. And regardless, on Friday, I'll be hopping on a plane and going to Georgia. So I'm trying to do as much as I can to get content out, and probably not going to be doing a whole heck of a lot. Like I said, I am going to Georgia, so I got to get ready for the trip. So I'm working with an unfamiliar mower, so I'm not going to just start ramming things in with an impact. Actually, I'll probably do this video on Monday because after this one I have a rototiller I'm going to be looking at. So I'm going to be, I actually want to do that one as a live stream. So let's put some petrol in here for some of my more international viewers. The funny thing is like no matter where you're from, you know, everybody loves engines. You know, some might have a different engine that they like more than others. Like when it comes down to it, I actually do like Briggs & Stratton engines a lot. I really like Kohler engines. And then there's always the Ford versus Chevy debate. I'm a GM guy, you know that. But I also don't hate on Fords. Yeah. So they call this the 300E series. So we'll give it a couple primes. There you go. Basic little lawnmower. I might go ahead and change the oil, check the blade. You did not see any of that. But there's the lawnmower. I actually might want to check the valves, but I think I would check the valves because this is an overhead valve engine. But the way it's running fine, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'll check the plug, I'll check a couple things, and then this thing's going to be up for sale. So thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.